Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Nintendo Direct watch party. Hopefully, hopefully we get some new good news today. Well, in my case, hopefully it's Zelda. Um, whether it's Wind Waker and the Twilight Princess, getting a collection, or getting the name for the sequel to Breath of the Wild, I don't know. But it'd be nice to get some Zelda news. It would also be nice if we got some Metroid news. Again, just like with Zelda, whether it's the Prime trilogy or even a little bit of news on how the development is going for Metroid Prime, some news is better than no news at all. So we just got a couple minutes before the direct begins. This is the damn you Nintendo. Why you gotta make me get up so early for this? All right, so show you real quick. So according to their little thing here, says tune in for a Nintendo Direct live stream featuring roughly 40 minutes of information, mostly focused on Nintendo Switch games launching this winter. Keyword being mostly focused, meaning that it's not just the releases that they are going to be showing. So that alone there gives me an idea that they may announce something with Zelda. So I don't believe any leaks that may have been already thrown out there or anything. So, but me personally, I think we may be getting the Wind Waker Twilight Princess uh, uh, re-releases, re-releases, since they were already once released on the Wii U. So it'll be interesting to see what they show us here today. What about you guys? Uh, what are you guys expecting, or what would you like to see be announced? I would like to know. Oof, man, just to give you a heads, for those of you that follow me, know that I live in the West Coast, so for me, it is going to be 7 a.m. We got 2 minute warning. 2 minutes. So, pardon me if I don't sound my usual normal self. I did wake up fairly early for this. Kind of do want to cover some of these when they happen. I did say I was going to cover a direct when it would happen, so here we are. Whew. Da, 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 da. Yeah, man. Zelda CDI. That would be funny. All right, we're getting close. Uh, Obviously, I'm also interested to see what else they got working. Third party games. So that'd be interesting. This is a direct that I've been waiting to see, but I don't go crazy if I don't get one. So it was a nice surprise to see. It was a nice surprise to see them announce one yesterday. So yeah. Ooh, it's almost time. I should probably be taking notes just in case I want to talk about whatever comes out. So let me get my notepad. Nintendo Direct notes. All right. What will we be shown? What'll be good? What'll be bad? just about that time. Oh, here we go. Getting underway. So, enjoy the direct, folks. I will be talking just to make sure that, I don't get flagged for this. So, what's game number 1?
We live on the continent of Elios. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon. In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
Anime kids game. That's what I refer to these type of games. We're the anime kids. It's gonna have to be obviously Fire Emblem DLC.
You're awake!
Huh?
You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
The war. The Fell Dragon. I feel like I can almost remember, but
I've had my eye on you.
the ring. Marth, right.
Okay, so new Fire Emblem game, it seems.
Leave it to me.
Watch this be a mobile game.
It's rather quiet, I know.
No, wait, never mind.
But it will liven up as we gain allies.
Not a mobile game. I can tell by the control scheme.
The time has come.
So it's a brand new
Now,
Fire Emblem
As
game.
one, Emblem, engage!
Not too big on Fire Emblem.
One strike will decide it all.
Please grant me your strength.
Is it a brand new game or is it DLC for the game? Oh, okay. Seems like a brand new game. Interesting.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition, containing collectible items.
That's quite a
Please look
quite the
forward
quick
to more
turnaround
information
between
about
Fire
this game in
Emblem
the
games.
future. Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
Because Three Houses came out like what, 2 years ago?
It takes two to tango.
Ah, I heard about this game.
Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks. But it gets even tougher when they're turned into dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together is the only way forward.
Takes two.
Team up and cooperate with a friend in this critically acclaimed two-player platforming adventure. Even the bumpiest road can be traveled with someone by your side. Venture through fantastical worlds filled with challenging experiences around every corner. In addition to single system play, the game can also be played on 2 systems via local wireless or online with a pal via the free Friends Pass.
Sweet.
Help Cody and May return to normal. With a partner, of course. It Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, cool.
The forbidden story begins.
Oh, that's cool. I've heard a lot of good things about It Takes Two, so that'd be interesting. Ooh, Fatal Frame.
After mysteriously vanishing as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an abandoned hospital in search of her lost memories.
I gotta keep it a little bit low because it's still folks around
Use
here
the
sleeping.
camera obscura to repel evil spirits and uncover the memories that were sealed away. A dark curse looms near. What ancient rituals will be revealed? Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse launches for the first time in the West on Nintendo Switch next year.
Okay.
There's a new hero who looks mechanical? Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game. This is Ino, a new hero. She appears to be, mechanical? Complete her quest to have her join your party.
Hey, Nataku gonna lurk a bit since
Expanding
you're at
your
work. Yeah, no
options for
problem.
classes
That's why I'm
and
also
battle
having
strategies.
this stream, so anybody that wants to go back and watch it can
Challenge
go back and
battles will
watch
also be
it.
added.
Yeah.
Test your mettle in consecutive battles against tough enemies.
Alright, so we got some
Defeat
Xenoblade
all
stuff.
enemy waves
I
to
haven't even
earn
gotten the game
rewards.
yet.
Challenge even stronger enemies to
I haven't
earn
even finished
valuable
the other one.
accessories and special outfits.
Oh no, buffering. Uh-oh. Did I lose the stream? Uh-oh. Guess I lost the stream.
More hero and
there we
gameplay
go.
additions will arrive in Wave 3.
Oh, sorry about that.
Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass launches on Nintendo Switch October 13th. Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch games.
Okay.
Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish that
Oh, great.
unravels
More
the very
SpongeBob.
fabric of the universe. In this 3D platforming adventure, you'll travel through portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds, like prehistoric kelp forest and Wild West jellyfish fields. Explore using all sorts
Man,
of
they've
wacky
really been
moves,
going at it with
don
the
over
SpongeBob
30
games.
fantastic cosmic costumes, and meet your favorite Bikini Bottom residents from the TV series, voiced by their original actors.
That's it.
Soak up SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake, launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
Oh, come on.
You're all ready.
Uh-oh.
Fit? Box with familiar characters from Fist of the North Star.
Oh, boy.
They'll be your instructors in exercise.
Ugh, come on. I think my internet can't handle this right now. See, this is exactly why I can't stream.
Mode, leading you through various boxing drills. Defeat as many enemies as you can with just your fists
This
in
is
battle
interesting.
mode. Or take on rivals in boss battles.
Completely forgot
including
about this. Did I
Jaggy.
miss anything big?
Fitness
Not
boxing,
really.
Fist of the North Star, launches
So
on
far,
Nintendo
they have
Switch,
announced
March
a new
2023.
Fire Emblem game,
This ain't your
and
uncle's
It Takes
dodgeball.
Two being
Throw
released on the
whatever you
Switch,
can at
Fatal
opponents
Frame,
in this
and some
hilariously
Xenoblade stuff.
hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year. A small fox washes
North Star
ashore
is
on
gonna
a
have to
ruined
stream it.
island. Brave
not really.
the unknown in this isometric action
Not that-
adventure
not
game.
that one.
Your only clue here is the manual. Traverse the island's
I was like, oh
interconnected
shit, am I
realms
getting
to
Fish with
retrieve
North
its
Star on the
missing
Switch? That
pages.
would have been fucking cool.
dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk around
Can you
every
imagine
corner.
playing Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise on the Switch?
What long-lost secrets
That would
will
be
the
freaking
island
awesome.
reveal? Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. New intel has arrived for these Front Mission remakes. Full remakes of 2 Front Mission games are storming in. In Front Mission 1 remake, you'll pilot giant machines
and I
called
said this
Bonzers
earlier,
in
I'm
tactical
expecting-
turn-based combat.
I'm
As you
expecting maybe
progress,
some
you'll
Zelda
obtain
news,
skills that can help you gain
some
the upper
Metroid
hand
news,
against
but
opponents.
like I said, that's just me.
You can also test your mettle at the Coliseum.
People are expecting Metroid Prime 4. Prepare for disappointment. Oh, of course.
Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes, and over 80 new skills added from the first game. Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Front Mission 2 Remake will launch on Nintendo Switch next year. And in the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch.
Okay. Don't really know
It's
much
a
about it.
wonderful life for a new generation. After nearly 20 years, a beloved farming experience is reborn.
Story of Seasons. Oh, okay. So
Welcome back to Forgotten Valley. Here, you'll manage a farm passed down to you by your father. Restore and expand your farm as you nurture crops, care for your friendly animals, and help the land flourish. Befriend the townsfolk while you're out and about in the valley. You might even meet your
have to
future
give us Breath of
partner
the Wild 2
and
news.
start a family.
at the very least, bro.
In this
At the very
installment,
least,
those
we'll
around you
probably
will
get
grow older
an
as
actual
time
name
goes on.
for it,
Their
and maybe an
appearances will
announcement
change
for
over the
the
years.
Twilight Princess Wind Waker stuff.
Your
But
child will also choose
I'm not
their
holding my
career
breath.
based on how you raise them.
pun intended.
An especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life launches on
It's funny
Nintendo
because
Switch.
I think the
summer
creator of
2023.
Harvest Moon is the one that made this one. Is behind this series now. Seems everyone is excited for a new Metroid, Zelda, and Mario or F-Zero announcement. So here's more Pokemon Nintendo, basically.
The first post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's the theme. What would you bring to a deserted island? Gear, grub, or fun? So many incredible possibilities. Which team will you join? And more free updates are
Let's see.
planned
It's
for
crazy they made a
Splatoon
direct
3.
sequel. Most Zelda games don't get that, or do they?
Be on the
Think
lookout
about it.
for more info in the future.
Zelda 1 had Zelda 2.
So, Squid,
Ocarina of Time had
What did
Majora's
you think?
Mask.
what would you bring to
Wind
a deserted
Waker
island?
had Phantom Hourglass.
As for me, I've already decided.
And
I
now
hope you'll all
Breath of the
participate
Wild
as
is
well.
getting this one.
Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, what does Square Enix have this time? Project Circle Round. Oh, another Octopath Traveler.
Introducing a brand new game in the Octopath Traveler series.
Yep, called
8
it.
new travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
With that, we could realize a world without conflict, without bloodshed.
Sadly, Nintendo doesn't care
I'm
about
going to
F-Zero
become a star.
anymore. The
Every
last
small
one was even
step
made by
is
Sega.
faces.
Funny
Just
because I
like
keep
mine.
hearing that they want to re-release that rumors. You know how rumors are. That they're willing to re-release that version.
Not again. Not this stench. The stench
Doubt is what I do.
Leave the hunting to me.
Yeah,
You'll
so
have all
I've
the
heard
tasty
a
meat
bunch
you
of stuff,
want.
so
I need to
still need to
rediscover
finish
who I am.
Octopath Traveler. I tried the demo. It's not a bad game.
Explore a wide world set in a bustling era.
It definitely plays like classic Final Fantasy.
Each
So
traveler's path action differs.
it's funny
between
because
day
while Final
and
Fantasy
night.
is going the more action-oriented way,
Our Lord knows
Square is making original
What
IPs
will
still
happen when their paths
in that old
intertwine?
Final Fantasy style, classic Final Fantasy style gameplay. So
And
even
what
though Final
adventures
Fantasy's
await them
evolved
in this
into more of
new
an
world?
action
I found
series now,
tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers
I'll call it an
each have
action
their
RPG.
own story to
uh,
tell. Where
Square's
will
still
their
making
journeys lead
classic
them
style games.
and you?
I feel like we'll get Wind Waker Twilight Princess HD
Octopath
announcement. Oh yeah, that's
Traveler 2
what I'm thinking
launches
also.
on Nintendo Switch, February 24th, 2023.
Alright, more Octopath Traveler. Interesting.
What you just saw was Octopath Traveler 2 from Square Enix. Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes. Let's see some more headlines.
A magical home is waiting for you. Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm. Cultivate your homestead
Yeah, I got up early for this.
and forge everlasting friendships in this farm simulation RPG. Discover magical spells to grow crops. Face off against mischievous foes
I want to see Haunted
and
Chocolatier.
explore the enchanted realms of Azoria.
It's still years away though.
Along the way, you'll befriend a lively cast of characters
Damn, I
who
just
call
realized it's
this
gotta be early
island
for you
their
over there,
home.
right? Yep.
Tend and grow your
Yeah, it's barely
fairy tale
7:15-ish.
farmstead solo or together with up to 4
Yeah,
players in
when they
local
announced
or
it, how
online
early it was, I was
multiplayer.
like,
By gathering
fuck.
resources and crafting items, you'll be able to customize your home.
Yeah, Nintendo
and
really
enjoy
loves
this
having the directs
mesmerizing
really
adventure
early in the
even
morning.
more. As the seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you restore Azoria to its natural splendor. Magic awaits in Fae Farm, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch spring 2023.
Look, even more farming sim. Well, it's a very popular
It's a
genre.
musical blast
Oh,
from the
shit.
past. Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy series with the latest theater rhythm game. Enjoy iconic songs like One Winged Angel,
Oh dear God,
Torn
I
from
have
the
to get
Heavens,
this. I have this on the
Tsuteki-dane,
3DS.
and more. There are 385 songs total.
Shit.
Songs are categorized by game, so you can play each stage while experiencing the series through the music.
I have the 3DS version of
In
this
addition,
game.
2
It is
players
fun
locally
to play
can
it
complete
just for the
stages
music
in pair
alone.
style, while up to 4 players can battle to the beat in online multi-battle. Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its symphony on the Nintendo Switch system February 16th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. After the game's launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga series, Nier series,
Holy shit.
Octopath Traveler, Live Alive, and more will be released. That's 90 additional songs. Plus, editions containing a season pass and 27 extra songs, including Melodies of Life, will be available.
I am so getting that.
A cosmic adventure is
Hey, look,
just
Mario
around
Rabbids.
the corner. Blast off on an adventure of galactic proportions with Mario and the Rabbids. Let's dive into exploration. Freely roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with discoveries. Find coins, unlock hidden paths, and help out the locals with their troubles. At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit up to 30 different Sparks, each with their own special powers and skills. They can help spark a decisive victory. Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness? Mario Plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A Gold Edition can also be pre-ordered, containing the base game, weapon skins, and a Season Pass.
Oh, God.
Restore peace between humans and monsters. Rune Factory 3 returns on Nintendo Switch. Take a break from quests to chat with the locals.
RPG folks are sure going to be happy.
And care for
Hey,
monsters.
look. You're right. More farming.
Among other relaxing activities.
Farming simulation.
You can also transform into a monster? Your abilities in battle and conversations with the locals will vary depending on your form. Your choices will also cause different events to occur. Plus, a brand new mode has been added to help you enjoy more quality time with your in-game spouse. Rune Factory 3 Special launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
Oh, God.
More Nintendo 64 games.
It's funny
are
if
on
they
the
show
way.
Metroid Prime 4 in one of those little
Pilot
clips, lol.
Wings
Coming out later
64.
today. Imagine.
Mario Party. Mario Party 2.
Watch them just casually throw GoldenEye in there.
Mario Party 3.
It's like, oh yeah, here's some Mario parties.
Pokemon Stadium.
Pokemon cannot be transferred to these
Pokemon
games.
Stadium 2. 1080 snowboarding.
Watch them. I'm telling you, they're just gonna casually drop GoldenEye.
Excite Bike 64. These games will gradually be added in the future.
Oh.
You can play a selection of Nintendo 64 games and enjoy many more gaming benefits with an active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership.
Ah, fuck that.
Oh, and there's one more game we should mention.
GoldenEye. Yep. There it is. I knew it. I knew GoldenEye was in there. Sons of bitches. Those sons of bitches.
Why not mix things up with these Nintendo Switch games? Live your best
Called
life
it.
on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this immersive RPG. Perform over 100 types of daily tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals. In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities.
How much you want to
grand
bet
adventure into
that
the
later on
unknown
today,
awaits.
the
Various Day Life launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
how much you want to bet that that the
Malfunction
Xbox
causes you to
version
crash land on a
is going to be
strange
announced
planet.
not
Build
too
a
far
new
off.
rocket from scratch in this
The
management sim game.
remake remaster.
Scour the planet for materials.
Expect it. I'm already
and
expecting
build
it.
machines to refine them into various resources. Eventually, you'll construct multiple production lines like these. But the planet's creatures will attack, so keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. A young girl named Ib visits an art museum with her parents in this 2D exploration adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery by the artist Guertena until
I'm telling you,
one particular piece
I'm willing to
draws
bet
her
that
in.
Microsoft was waiting for Nintendo to make the announcement for the online,
Will
so
she
that
be
they
able
could
to
then drop
safely
it on the
return to
Xbox,
her own world?
so they could drop
Every decision
the
affects her fate
remaster.
in Ib, launching on Nintendo Switch spring 2023.
So, that's what
Mario
I'm guessing.
Strikers Battle League, where 8 players locally on one system can get
Because
gritty,
I'm sure it
is
will
getting
be
a
since
second
Nintendo was
free
able to get it
update.
back up on their platform. There's
Joining the
probably been a
roster
lot of
are
licensing
Pauline,
deals
a
with the
physical
game behind the
powerhouse
scenes.
with
Yeah,
fast movements and strong tackles. And Diddy Kong, a midfield speedster with dazzling techniques and high pass accuracy.
you see, that's
Plus, more
GoldenEye
gear and
on the
another
Switch
stadium are
is
being
not bad
added.
for people that don't have any other of the
second
other
free
console, the
update
other
launches
console.
this month.
So if they release the GoldenEye game on the
final
Xbox
summer
One,
begins.
Xbox Series X, then bam, there's the version I can go and get.
想像しいあの夏が始まる
Because I could easily just plug in my Nintendo 64 and play GoldenEye that
When
way.
strange islands suddenly appear, Ryza and
Huh, more
friends set
RPGs,
sail
folks.
to investigate in order to protect their homeland from impending danger.
So it's just a
Sprawling
matter of
landscapes
time,
set
folks.
the stage for your
Tick-tock.
adventure. Freely explore this vast world and
I
forge
was
your own
hooked.
path in this charming RPG. 11 heroes from all walks of life will join your party. During battle, work with your allies to activate various skills, which can be
Let's
swapped
see.
out when
If I play this Diddy
Teamwork
Kong
is
as my character,
paramount after
can we
all.
talk about how hard Luigi's theme from Mario Strikers slaps?
New
I haven't played
features are
Mario
also in
Strikers
store.
at all.
The keys to this lively adventure
None at all.
are in your hands.
さあ行くわよ
We're about halfway, a little over halfway
Atelier
done.
Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End and the Secret Key launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023.
GoldenEye.
Wave 3 is on the way. Here's a sneak peek at 2 courses racing into Wave 3.
Damn, the fact that
Mary
they're still
Mountain from
supporting
Mario
this game
Kart
is
Tour.
nuts.
Peach Gardens from Mario Kart DS. Wave 3 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game launches this holiday.
I still need to get those boosters.
Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
Let's see. Some of the new tracks are really cool.
How was
Yeah,
that?
I haven't had the chance to
Next,
get them.
we have
I
some
want
news
to.
to share about Nintendo Switch Sports.
Oh, nobody. I don't care about that.
In the next free update, golf will be added.
You want Wii Sports to sell? You put Wrestling Empire in there too.
Of course, you can play these locally.
You need some Bopides action.
Additionally, up to 8 players online can play at the same time on the same course in survival golf. Those with the most strokes will be out.
Gotta have the
We
stroke.
previously announced that the update would release this fall. However, we'd like a bit more time for development, so the update is now planned for this holiday. Please wait just a little
That's
longer.
probably the reason we didn't get Mario Kart 9. Oh, yeah.
Next, we have a special guest. Mr. Miyamoto!
Hello, it's been a while.
He's
I'm
probably gonna
Shigeru
talk about the
Miyamoto.
movie.
I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news.
They're gonna talk about the movie.
First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring. And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its second year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California, in the US. Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin. It's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series. This is Pikmin Bloom.
Zelda.
It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late last year, in which players all over the world
All
are
right. So
planting
what?
flowers.
She said what? Spring?
Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it. Pikmin Bloom is
Yep.
a smart device game that
It's
uses
a
your location.
mobile game. I like how they
By
say
walking
smart device
outside,
game.
you
It's a
can
mobile
find
game.
Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers together.
Huh.
All you need to do is take it with you on your daily walks or outings. You can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked. Send out Pikmin and collect the items they found that day. And feed them nectar to increase their petals. So, how many steps did we take today? While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with Pikmin. Pikmin are all around you. Let's take a quick look at my screen. I have nearly 700 Pikmin. They love nectar.
Sent you guys.
If you give
Sent
Pikmin
you
nectar
Luigi
like you see
Striker Steam
here,
on Twitter.
their
All right. Okay.
flowers
I'll
will bloom.
give it a listen later. Hey guys, the Mario
also
movie is
see the
coming
number of
and the
steps you've
Mario
taken
theme
that
park
day.
is coming. How about Pikmin? No,
Regarding the
it's-
map, the clouds will clear along the path you walk, so you can keep a record of locations you've visited. I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan. I occasionally go to Tokyo as well. You'll say to yourself, okay, this time I'll try walking here. It makes trips and walks a lot of fun. It's a very easygoing play experience you can enjoy just by taking it with you. I hope you'll try it out. Okay, now to the main event. Please take a look at this.
All right, here we go. Is it Metroid or Zelda? Oh, or neither. Pikmin. There you go. Nope. That's their big game right there.
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023. We won't be showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground. I also made a new t-shirt. Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further
we still got-
concentrate on the
that-
core
that better
essence
not
of
be the
Pikmin
last thing.
gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you.
I've never
Mr.
even
Koizumi.
played Pikmin 1.
Thank you very much, Mr. Miyamoto. Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
Okay. Ooh. They know how to fucking troll you. Oh, hey, there you go.
Your dancing game to
Baby
the
and wanted
next
more
level.
Just Dance. Fuck. Ooh. They got me there. They got me. Old Gamer Thumb is looking forward to this. The only reason he'll play it on the Switch. Fucking trolls, man. Day one, absolutely. 2023 edition, because why the fuck not?
Can you survive the season of death?
Okay, we got about...
As you cultivate a peaceful farm life in the village of Lethe, the season of death quietus continuously returns, threatening to destroy
Man,
all.
what is it with the farm sims
Travel
this
the
time?
world and find a way to put an end to the calamity in this life simulation RPG.
Hey, you are not allowed to
Along
use the
way,
calamity.
allies with different motives will join your cause. While facing numerous dangers, you'll begin to uncover the truth of this ill-fated world.
Let's see, I know the
After this
RE remakes are coming to
presentation, a
Switch, but they're
demo
cloud
containing the
versions.
opening
Switch can't
days
run
of
them
your
natively.
farm's
Yeah, I'm
first
not getting,
season
yeah,
will
not
be available
getting
on
those
Nintendo
versions.
eShop.
Cloud-
Save data can be
Cloud play
transferred
on
to
the Switch
full
is
game once
shit.
purchased. Harvestella launches on Nintendo Switch November 4th. Get ready for
Ooh.
a devilishly good
We
time.
got some Bayonetta news.
After 500 years, Umbra Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost
What's wrong with the
memories.
cloud system? It,
in
depending
the
on,
second,
on where you're at and how your
finally
internet
save
is,
her best
those games
friend.
will just knock that.
Now, in this third
Cloud
installment,
gaming on
she'll
the Switch
fight
is
to
just not
protect
good.
The world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called homunculi.
I tried, what was
She's
it?
gone from fighting for
I tried the
herself
demo.
to fighting
They
for
had
others,
a cloud demo
to
for
fighting
Control.
For the world.
I think it was.
Those who have
You have to be in
overcome
a
their past
queue,
histories with Bayonetta to
so
fight
you
alongside
can't
her
play the
include
game right away.
journalist Luca. And
See, he
another
totally doesn't
Umber
look like
witch,
Arden
Sean.
from Final Fantasy 15.
New ally Viola also joins in on the action.
Take a shot every time
Hair
Nintendo
raising.
reveals another farming sim.
Demon summoning. Globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 28th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. After today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel. A dark fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa. Welcome to the city of perpetual rain. Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis. Those who investigate are called master detectives, who come from all around the world.
Let's see, my problem with cloud games is that you don't have any ownership at all. Yeah, exactly.
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective, and Shinigami,
Yeah,
the spirit haunting him.
that's why
after their past.
you're a fool if you pay full
Dive
price
into
for
these unsolved cases as a
for
trainee
any
at the
game on the
detective
Switch that's
agency.
a cloud version, because you don't own
Thoroughly
that game.
inspect each crime scene to gather
They can
clues
pull
and
it at any
evidence.
minute and bam, there you go. That's
When you're
60
ready,
bucks down the drain.
Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events.
Nintendo would have been
However,
better off
mystery
asking, oh, well, why don't you
phantoms will
just put
attempt to
the
hinder your
original
progress
Resident
during
Evil
each case.
2 and 3
Avoid
on
their
the Switch?
barrage of falsehoods
That would have
and
been a hell of a
slash
lot
through
easier.
Contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives Rain Code, launching first on the Nintendo Switch system spring 2023. Enter the village if you dare. The latest installment in
There
the
you go,
Resident
Evil Cloud.
series is coming to Nintendo Switch as a cloud version. Ethan Winters must face the horrors of the village and its 4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter. Resident Evil Village Cloud launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
Yeah, I will
You can
stay away
download
from
and
the.
try out the free demo today on Nintendo eShop to pre-order the full game. The Winter's Expansion DLC, containing a new third-person mode, additional story content, and more, will launch December 2nd.
Yeah,
Additionally, 3 other recent entries in the Resident Evil series will be available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch this year.
I mean, it's cool and everything, but just it's cloud, so it really doesn't.
It's an action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games.
Yeah.
Vanquish foes to avenge your father in this kung fu action brawler.
I've heard about this game.
Tripping and parrying opponents, you'll break their stance and gain the upper hand.
I've heard about this game. I
Fall
just
in combat and you'll get
never
older
knew what
and
it
weaker.
was.
In turn, however, you'll learn new techniques to complete your mission. Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way onto Nintendo Switch November 8th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Experience the events leading up to Final Fantasy VII in this exhilarating action RPG. Zack Fair is a young and ambitious soldier operative aspiring to become a hero. Together with Sephiroth and
This
Cloud,
is coming out later this
he
year.
investigates
Do they have a
strange
release date for this
disappearances
Final
within
Fantasy
his
one?
elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th.
Ooh.
The classic arcade shoot-'em-up Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch. Fire different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies.
Cool.
Defeat
December
multiple
release date.
enemies of the same color for a chain bonus.
Yeah, hey, look.
Or take down
Zombie Chris
different
Redfield's in the
colored
game. Yep.
ones for a secret bonus.
That's a clone.
Rack
That's
up
an evil
these
clone.
bonuses for a high score.
In my canon, he doesn't exist.
Radiant Silvergun
He's a
launches on
clone.
Nintendo Switch later today.
I killed him. Umbrella rebuilt him.
Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to
Yeah, but the Resident Evil games, you're better off just sticking to the PS, the PlayStation, and Xbox versions.
Complete various
like Gamer Thumb says.
unlock new heroes, weapons, station areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate. Do you
Yeah,
have
we're 40
what it
minutes
takes?
in, so
Endless
we're
Dungeon
gonna get
launches
some
on
sort of
Nintendo
like
Switch next year. The journey of
we're gonna
world
get like some quick
regeneration
news, and then that'll
begins
be it.
anew. Remaster of Tales of Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch. The world of Silverrot is controlled by shadowy forces called Desians. To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must ascend the Tower of Salvation.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with Colette, the current Chosen One, and his childhood friend in this beloved action RPG. They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos, and a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment, Presea. Other allies will also join the party. The fate of 2 interconnected worlds hangs in the balance. Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey on Nintendo Switch early next year.
a lot of JRPG style stuff. Yeah, that's one thing I will say about the Switch. It does do JRPGs pretty good though. Life is Strange. Don't really care. Legos. I knew Resident Evil said would be on the Switch. Didn't those would be on? I didn't even know they were going to be on the Switch. I hadn't heard anything about that. All right, here we go. Final thing. Well,
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch. One day, a spaceship crash lands on planet Popstar. To help Magalore return to his home planet, Kirby and his friends set off on an adventure. In addition to sword, whip, and other familiar copy abilities, the new Mecha copy ability makes its debut. Blast foes from a distance,
okay,
or
so we
punch them up
all right,
close.
cool, new Kirby game.
It's packed with other powerful moves as well. The game supports local play for up to 4 players
Kirby
on the
games are
same
fun, though.
system. Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities.
I want to play as a Waddle Dee.
There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This includes the new sub-game Magalore's Tome Trackers, and returning ones like Samurai Kirby. All sub-games can be played with up to 4 players.
This was a Wii game, right? I want to say it was.
An adventure of deluxe proportions awaits. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th,
I want to say it was, but
pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
I'm not too familiar
eShop.
with a lot of Kirby releases.
As part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released.
There you go.
We hope you're looking forward to this game. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. This next trailer will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
If it's Zelda, it's going to be the title. They're going to release the title. Moblins. Okay, so this is definitely Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Holy shit. There you go. That's all you get. Holy shit, right by my birthday. Damn, Nintendo knows when to release the Zelda game. Wow. Holy shit. It's releasing literally a week before my birthday. Wow, it is releasing a week. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back and catch that one a little bit. It, I at the very least I figured we were getting a name. I did not expect a release date. Yep, 7. Holy shit. Yeah, holy crap. So this is gonna be. I'm telling you, we're gonna get dungeons back in this. We're getting dungeons back. So this is the Zelda game. This is the Zelda game that a lot of folks have been wanting. Because I know a lot of people were disappointed in Breath of the Wild because there's not enough dungeons. But storyline wise, it makes sense why. Um, Storyline wise, it makes sense why it wasn't chock full of stuff. Oh shit. Theory: we're gonna have to collect 7 artifacts. Each one is a tier that's a different color. Oof, this is gonna be interesting now. Really do hope we do get dungeons back. I felt Breath of the Wild needed that. Well, and it's funny because I know, yeah, I get accused of being defending Breath of the Wild, but I look at things a little bit different with that game, in that uh, it really was more of a experimentation. It was an experiment game to see what would work and what wouldn't. And I know the shrines were a big old thing in the game. They're like mini dungeons, but all they were just like little puzzle. They were little puzzle things. So, but now that they were able to get that under their wing, now they can try new things. So yeah, I am willing to say that uh, Tears of the Kingdom is going to have full fledged dungeons. It's not so black and white. People act like the game is the best thing ever. The word, yeah, and I've said many times, I see the flaws I can see the flaws in Breath of the Wild, but that's not enough for me to be like, oh, it's the worst thing ever. Honestly, to me, and I've said this before, Breath of the Wild was a remake of the original Legend of Zelda minus the dungeons. Let's see. I like Breath of the Wild, but felt it had a shortcoming, things that can easily be improved into. Yeah, that's the thing. No, any game that followed it had was going to improve on stuff. If they got rid of the weapons breaking, I might play this. Oh, I'm hoping they keep the weapon system, just improve upon it. But I don't think that's coming back. I don't think the weapons breaking is coming back, which is a shame because I actually don't mind the weapon system because the game was not meant to just be the game was not meant to be a blind hack and slash type thing. It's like you gotta really be methodical in how you use your weapons and your rooms. So there we go. We got Zelda announcement. Add traditional dungeons and more boss variety. Well, it's funny because that one time I shared a video from a creator named Zeltic. He had come up with like some genuinely good ideas for like returning characters that would make sense. I would love to be able to face a freaking Gleeok. I would also love to face Aquamantis. You know, a couple of big ass dragons. Dig Dogger as well. I actually hated the breaking weapon system, but not just for Zelda. Mostly hate that kind of system in the game. I don't mind the system because it kind of, I don't want to say forces me, but it teaches me how to better conserve my weapons. Hell, my cousin went through this extensive study of uh, how to use the weapons in Breath of the Wild to their maximum. He even made like this chart and everything. It'd be cool if, instead of breaking weapons, they borrow the Assassin's Creed weapon system where you can keep everything and upgrade each weapon with resources. Well, I what I had originally said for Breath of the Wild that I wouldn't have minded them doing was you break a weapon, and rather than getting nothing at all, you get material, and in turn you take that material to help you make a better, stronger weapon, and eventually you have a weapon that don't break. But the only reason they didn't do that is because it would literally break the game if you have an undestructible weapon, which is why the Master Sword loses energy when it does. And I know everybody hates that, but I would rather the Master Sword lose its energy than break. Because you imagine if the Master Sword breaks, ooh, that would have been bad. I might get back to Breath of the Wild one of these days. Because Breath of the Wild is a very unique game in that it takes all of the conventional Zelda stuff and kind of says we're trying something different. Because to me, the reason I love Breath of the Wild is because it's different from everything else that came before it. Because up until that point, everything else to me felt the same. It was the same. From Ocarina all the way to Skyward Sword, it felt the same. I kind of wanted to go, go explore and without having to worry about the main story at times. You know, not that those games are bad because I know people will twist it and say, "Oh, he don't like the classic style." I was like, I love the classic style, but at that point, I was just getting sick of the classic style and I wanted something different. The Tender went ahead and did that. I'm happy to have I'm happy with what I got. Is it the best thing? No, but it was enough to satiate what I was looking for. Let's see. I have an AC and Zelda timeline. I got to release with these games coming. Got to capitalize on the views. Yeah, I got to get started on my Zelda retrospectives because I want to do Zelda retrospectives about like not so much reviews, but like a little bit of a history of the game. A little bit of, but mostly just my time, what it was like playing that game when I first played it. You know, a retrospective that's just not a review of the game. More like okay, like the original Legend of Zelda. I played that so many times. Like imagine my retrospective on Zelda 2 on the NES is essentially I've never beaten that game. It's so damn hard, but I plan on beating it. I do plan on beating it. And the way I'm doing that Zelda retrospective is I'm doing them in order of game release. Like I'm starting from the NES Zelda all the way to Tears of the Kingdom. The only ones I'm gonna have issue trying to get footage for are the DS versions. On top of the Final Fantasy X video I've been working on as well. That's still a ways away off because that's a lot of stuff to cover there. It's something I definitely been. It's where's my notebook? Let me give you a little hint as to what I've been trying to get done. Like actual retrospectives. Uh, Damn, I have a lot of notes here. Yeah, my retrospective list includes all the Zeldas, all the mainline Zelda games. So you won't see like Hyrule Warriors or Age of Calamity on that one. I'll put those in the spin-off section. Uh, all of the Metal Gear games, all the Mario Brothers game, all the mainline Mario games, and I want to do the Final Fantasy ones, but those are going to take forever. So yeah, there we go. We had some pretty good announcements today. I think overall, overall the direct was all right. You know, like I said, it all depends on what you're looking for gaming wise. Uh, like for me, stuff I am looking forward to are like the Bayonetta 3, obviously Breath of the Wild 2. No longer can call that. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and the Final Fantasy Crisis Core game. And don't be surprised if by the end of the day today, or at some point this week, or within the next few weeks, that it gets announced that GoldenEye is going to be releasing on the Xbox with the remastered edition. So, all right, I'm going to call it there for this stream. I'll be. I'm thinking of whether or not I should do the Sony one. I'm probably not, um, since I hardly play any Sony games at all. So, I will see you all later tonight then for Assassin's Creed 2. I'm going to be playing more of that. So I will catch you all later. Enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll see you then.